Well, welcome to the 7 o'clock talk. And tonight we're going to talk about Thrive Market. And the reason why we're going to talk about Thrive Market, because a lot of families are not like our families. And the thing that happens to us or to families is we all get busy. And when we all get busy, we do not do the things that we are supposed to do when we get busy. So things like, you know, you're supposed to be home at 4:30, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock to make dinner. You can't get it done. So then you're going right to the drive-through and you're eating, or you're pulling packaged foods off of the shelves. And it's just not healthy for you. So Thrive Market is actually doing something that if you use the code www.thrivemarket.com/Trevor, you get a free gift, and they are allowing us to stack codes. And we're going to show you some of the things. I have them on another screen, and I'll share that screen in a moment. But how important is food?
Oh, extremely important. Food is medicine. Food is life.
And so if you're not eating well, and we're a very food first.
Well, and eating well does not mean eating enough. Eating well means eating healthy food with the colors and the fiber and all of the goodness without all of the preservatives and additives.
Junks, emulsifiers, and things of that nature. And you can see on the ticker below, that's the code that gets you in. So what I'm going to do is share the screen. We're going to add this to the stage. And one of the tricks that you can do to get extra money is, if you look up here, it says get $40. If you click there, here's your referral link. And I would say give this to your friends and family, because you get $40, and then if they refer a friend, they get $40 to spend. And why is this important? And here's what I'm going to show you now, because we do the same thing. If we get busy and we don't have food, then we'll go out to eat or we'll do something different. So several of the brands that they are actually doing sales on are brands like Late July, Poppy, Chomps, Banza, which is a pasta, Lesser Evil, Annie's, and more. So not only do you get the free gift, not only can you get $40 off, but you can now start to stack the discounts. And I think there's a discount if you don't have an account and you get an account, you get a discount on your first order. And let me say, it is a subscription model. It is $60 a year. But if you live where we live and we're in a food desert, plus the community is impoverished, they will give a free account. So don't, if you're thinking about this and it's expensive, you can actually get a free account, and you just got to go through the process. But then you can really start to help yourself and your kids. They deliver this right to your door, but that's how you get an extra $40 off.
Well, and it's packaged beautifully. So if you get any perishables, it usually comes frozen, and they pack it in dry ice, and it literally comes to your door rock hard, super cold, and they do a really good job. And Late July are my favorites, but I'm not eating those anymore.
So she actually has a legitimate sensitivity to corn. So when we see this, you can see that this is one of the brands that they also have a sale on. And the Late July Garden Ranch chips are an additional 35% off, making it $3.90.
Well, and I've never eaten any of those except for the
organic sea salt.
The organic sea salt and lime. But those are in the store. They're currently $7. So they're either $6.98 or $7.98 in the store. So that's a really great price.
And so here's the thing, though. Why is it important to eat organic? What's on all those commodity crops that cause cancer and
Well, glyphosate, but the corn is a very highly genetically modified crop. Actually, about 100, well, almost 100% of our corn in the United States is genetically modified and heavily laden with chemicals.
so this is one thing that Thrive does for you and us. There are no artificial sweeteners. There's no artificial dyes and chemicals. They don't allow those in their store, so you don't have to sit there and read the ingredients list.
You can just go on and shop. And also you can get free groceries if you get enough friends. So every time you refer a friend, you get $40, and so do they. And then each time they refer a friend, they get a discount too. So you can ultimately shop for free if you have enough friends that are also purchasing from Thrive.
Yep. And so when we go into the Poppy brand is a soda that isn't sweetened with high fructose corn syrup. Now, I am not a huge fan of soda. I'm not a huge fan of the extra sugar. But the reality is there are a lot of people who still drink sodas. This is a better brand to drink because the high fructose corn syrup isn't in it, and it doesn't go through the liver just like alcohol. If you actually go onto YouTube and look at Dr. Lustig's Sugar, the Bitter Truth, he goes through the biochemistry of why high fructose corn syrup is so bad for you. And it goes through just like alcohol. Yes, ma'am?
These are flavored with actual natural fruit flavors. They do not have dyes in them, and they also have probiotics in them. Now, granted, I don't know how well that works, but we don't drink this, but for people that just have to have a fizzy soda, this would be a better option.
And so that actually has the probiotics in it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. So that's the Poppy brand, and that's another reason why it's good for you or better for you. When we look at Chomps, these things are your beef jerky. So if you're carnivore, paleo, whatever, this is a snack that doesn't have the nitrates, doesn't have the nitrites, doesn't have emulsifiers in it, so it doesn't break your gut down. This is just truly good beef sticks, beef jerky. They also have, I think they have turkey. I've only ever had the beef. This all is grass-fed beef. And so these are things that you can have. Oh, there's venison. So these are things that you can have that allow you to stay on that carnivore paleo style of diet and not cheat, and then not get the nitrates and nitrites, which are really bad for you. They just do wicked stuff in the body.
Well, and you can throw those in your car and soccer games. You can give those to your children.
And then
good snack, good protein.
Another brand is this Banza. Now this, they have a lot of chickpea pasta on this. I personally have problems with pastas and grains like this because it's very calorically dense. You're breaking a lot of things down to make this one little thing. So
we've never eaten this, so I wouldn't know how to tell you if it's good or not.
But we've had things like this that are good, that are gluten-free. We do enjoy, but this kind of throws me into the overeating category, which is very easy for me to do. You can just ask her. I am a member of the Clean Plate Club. Now, they do have a black bean pasta that I really do like, but I haven't seen it lately. They ran out.
Well, and they had a wonderful sourdough pasta, which was really great.
And if we look at lesser evil, here are your little snacky things. These are things that you can actually buy and throw in your kid's lunch, and it's not as bad as getting Doritos, which have artificial flavors, artificial dyes, and emulsifiers. So think about candies and chocolates with that creamy center. Emulsifiers break the gut down. They cause allergies, they cause skin issues, they cause problems. And so you don't want to have these things in what you're eating because it's making you sick.
And we've never eaten any of that, although we've had venison with cranberries by Epic, but they're a meat stick.
Yeah.
But they make a really great product if you've never tried Epic.
Epic's really good. We as a family don't eat packaged foods. We are doing this for you, for those of you that do eat packaged foods, because this is a better alternative. Now, with that said, we do order proteins from here. We have pork, we have ground beef, we have ground venison, we have shrimp, we have
a great shrimp or sausage. I'm sorry, the sausage was really
the
great.
Sausage. Yeah, if you look at our Instagram or Facebook, you'll see where we just did a sausage recipe. We do whole real foods typically, but this is an alternative to going to Walmart and buying Doritos, or going to JC and buying insert crappy food here. And so actually that kind of wraps up. Those are the groups that they were doing. Now Annie's is on there. And so I've had the Annie's before.
Annie's has been around for a very long time. Actually, Walmart carries a lot of Annie's. Now, the only thing I've ever bought from Annie's is when my daughter was little. All of them like those little goldfish crackers, which I've never been a fan of. But they had a little bunny cracker, and I'd buy that every once in a while. But Annie's has been around for a very long time, and from what I've had of it, it tastes pretty good.
So right now, you can get a free gift with using the code thrivemarket.com/Trevor. You can stack the discounts. You can get somebody else to also go in on you with you and get the $40. And it's just a good way to trial this. Tell you who's behind this. Dr. Mark Hyman actually is one of the main investors in this. And he is one of the ones that brought this to my attention almost a decade ago now. And I've used them ever since.
Well, and another thing is this will come straight to your door. And if you buy a certain amount of product, it ships for free. And for a lot of people that receive SNAP benefits, they accept the SNAP benefits. So most of these snacks, and they'll tell you what's available. Most of the food is eligible for SNAP benefits. So you just put in your card information, just like a regular credit card, and then it ships straight to your door. So you're getting high quality food and snacks, usually free shipping, and it comes packaged beautifully, stays frozen, and you're able to use your SNAP benefits.
And actually, real quick, if you're following a specific diet, gluten-free, vegetarian, organic, or vegan, you can hit see all. They all pop up. Low FODMAP, paleo, ketogenic, Whole30 compatible, AIP, autoimmune protocol, or Mediterranean. You can go in here and you can click this, and then it sorts everything for you. If you go ketogenic, and you can think of ketogenic kind of as ketogenic and carnivore are very, very closely bound together. And you can see if you type in ketogenic and we're in lesser evil, there you go. That's what's ketogenic. If we take out the search bar, enter, and we just hit all of Thrive Market, and now we go to diet, and now we go to ketogenic. Your curly macaroni, all of these are ketogenic safe. If we go from here, and that was in the Banza group, so you can start to filter your searches that way, and it shows you what's safe for you to eat and what is not. And I really, really like them. if you're having gut issues, you can see right here, bone broth, and the bone broth pops up. Those are all very clean, very good bone broths. And like she said, they'll deliver them right to your door. If you do a subscription, you get it for actually cheaper than what you can get it in Walmart or JC for. So highly, highly recommend giving it a try and see if you just like it, especially if you're sick, if your children are sick or have problems. Clean up the diet. That's one of the things we see in every seminar we go to. They say start with lifestyle first. Stay tuned for Thrive in 63 because this is another self-guided program that is very inexpensive and allows people to start to see the power of lifestyle and diet and enzymes and things of that nature, so that you actually break down the food that you are eating and spending money on. With that being said, we've taken up about 15 minutes of your time. We hope you enjoy Thrive Market and that you see the health benefits of using this type of food that we see. And anything else you want to say to them, hon?
Nope. Try Thrive.
Try Thrive. Get your lifestyle in order. If you're having problems, go ahead and hit us up. Ask us questions. mrsindianabackdoc@gmail.com. Dr. Miller at Integrated Health of Indiana. We're here to help you. We want you to thrive. We want to help you heal from the inside out. And this is just another way that we're trying to bring the benefits to you for something that you already do that you can optimize. Have a great night. I lost them.